Man, this game sucks because I can't even fucking hear him or his fucking bullets. So yeah, welcome to fucking Fortnite, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. My ass. FPS drop. I'm running down. Wait, no, he didn't die. He didn't fucking. Bro, I'm confused. Did that guy die or did he not die? That sucks. Do you not shoot? Why? Are you fucking dumb? I can't shoot. I actually don't. I don't know. I couldn't shoot. I pressed it, but it didn't shoot.
Čujem što ima što se radi, ja sam Luka s kanala Luka, dobrodošli u moj novi klip. Mislio sam da ne znam koji da obučem neki outfit, nešto kao ja, kuhar, ovo ono, ne znam nija. Nađe neku crnu košulju. Kad je Juka, znači kuhu po sahranama, znači čorbanac kod Srba, halva kaj je kod muslimana. Znate šta ljudi najviše vole Bosanci? Bosanci najviše vole da jedu meso. Janje je za mene kralj životinja sve dok ne probam lama. Jeska je, dobro si rekao momak, svaka čast. Kad zoveš mi? Probat ćemo neku njemačku janjetinu. Njemačka janjetina iz Australije. Nisti kaj je bio ko Salaha kaj je. Nije kaj je on tebi jare kaj je ispekao. Jes meni, ali nije tebi. I šta sad ja ovom komadu janjeta da radim kad je to neka budka, ja to vidim automatski. Nego ostavimo mi ovo po strani, šta sam još kupio pa sad ovo. Gefüllte Weinblätter mit Reis. Kaže, to ti je, kaže ono, grožđe, od grožđa lišće. Pa da vidimo kakvog je zajebancija. Ovdje je sarma koja je sa rižom. Evo je tekstura. Wow! Jebote, vidi. Ovi Turci nisu budale. Čekaj, uzmem još jednu. Žena će me zaklati. Sadim se kaj brišu samo ruke, ne brišu se, kaže, usta. S ovim ćemo zaklati janje, ali nećemo ga zaklati od života nego na jeluna. Deluxe sortiment iz Lidla. Tatjeva kuda ga pakovalo za Jermini.
I did hit him. But
Isto kaj je Juka, mogo si kaj je malo naoštrit nož. Gledaj slina ovi. Ovo je zamrznuto u sortimentu. Dobar komad mesa, vidim se, nije nešto ni mastan. Hajde da ga malo ovako zarežimo. Jel kaj je živo? Jebo kaj je mate ili još diše? Odližimo još ovaj otkomad. Dobro, but. Gledaj, tepsija kaj je demirlija. Jel kaj je tepsija kaj jes? U mene otac, kad priprema meso da se peče i tako te stvari, samo kaže ulje ukoliko je potrebno i samo sol. Nikakvi začin, nikakve zajebancije, da se zna, znači kvalitet pravi mesa, se pokaže, da vidi jel to valja, jel to ne valja i tako dalje. Papija, friš, alufolije. Ovo, čekaj, švabo, pusti pričke. Mnogo bitna stvar, uzmeš komad mesa, staviš je u tepsi. desio, sam kaj ove brazde malo razdvojiš. Pošto ovo meso i nije baš toliko masno, ja ću ga malo zamastit sa... Kad kažeš ulje na njemačkom, kuda si povratio? Nemoj kaj je mnogo, kaj je sam malo, kaj je među prste. I ovako ga malo kao... razmažiš ga, kaj je da ima, kaj je safta. Jesi li kaj je razmazao? Kaj je jesan. So je znači u tegli, rifuza, uzmi kaj je naša kubako. Pravilo jedno i jedino, znači meso se nikad ne može presoliti, pogotovo janjetina. Podijeliš u dvije ruke, posoliš i kažeš uzmeš. Utrljaš, da, zvižđi. Nasolite košture, dobro nasolite. Eto ga, deluxe. Sljedeći potez, alufolija. Znači uzmeš prilike mjericu. I kaj zarondaš. Ja volim kad se janje dobro oznoji. Upal kaj je nije frižder kak zove ovo. Pal na 250. I kaj stavi, kaže, u muft gore i dole. Begi da puši. Jel kaj puši, kaj jest. Sad kaj stavi janjetinu. Jes kaj stavi, kaj jest. Sad pošto smo stavili ja mislim da bi bilo dobro da uzmemo još koju japrak sarmu, najbolja stvar ikad materije. Japrak sarmu možete da uzmete u svim ovim trgovinama turskim i u edeci. I pokazat ću vam ja kad treba da se skine folija i onda se kad se ispanjuje temperatura pa da se to sve lijepo zateče. Uglavnom nadam se da će ispred dobro. Čovjek je sistem, vidiš ovaj. Pazka je da ne bude. Ispuštamo temperaturu na 160 do 180. Vidite kako je pustilo vodu zato što je meso nije zamrznuto. Tako ga pustimo nekih 40, 400 stepeni jer sam se kaj umorio. Sad će žena do...
This game's kind of fucking ridiculous and shit.
Jaskaj. Gledaj ovo ba. Topi se, šta ti je? Obavimo jedan infarkt challenge. Vjerujte mi, napravite janjetinu na ovaj način i nećete se pokajati. Hvala vam ljudi što ste bili u epizodi Ne kuhajte s Jukom. Jednostavno uživao sam ako sam ovo pravio. U svakom slučaju hvala vam na ovolikoj podršci. Lajkujte ovaj klip, šerujte ovaj klip i mi se vidimo.
Najbolje je same se jedu jer se tope u ustima.
Da pogađam. Taj zasad, to je iz Popovog polja.
Nije u Popovu polju, nekad izlaziš iz Trebinja prema Popovu polju. To je taka zemlja, ti zasadiš dugme, nikne kaput. Zato se zove zasad. Pođera mi radi sto.
Vidi fakat.
Ajmo momci, ajmo sokolovi. Ajmo polako, tu ne može mi se šta krzne. Brže, ajde. Pravo, tako, pravo, još.
Na njen kofer, valjda ćeš to znat.
Joj, buraz, kako neću znati, pa prosto je to, ej. Pussy smoke.
Ma, haj ti, znaj, možda i to za tebe komplikovano. Eto ga. And
Great job, my friend.
Momci, šta ima? Cakom, pakom, vidim, gotovo.
Bilo je puno posla, ali moram ti reći, fufe mi je pravo valju, zlato jedno.
Ma nek sam i to doživio da neko fufeta fali.
Pa podcjenjuješ ti moje mogućnosti, rukvaš.
I šta ćemo za lovu?
Neko, rekao sam ti, situacija je gravidna i bremenita. Treba da potpiše novu seriju.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tilted. I'm gonna get a bit pissed. I'm gonna like try to get frustration and then not go tilted next game. Just die now. Yeah, fuck you.
Cuando yo la saque de la casa de 12 niños.
Tú verás que lo que...
No, I'm gonna fucking stream, right? Jed govna. Više koje pizde mater.
Bebe Belinda, Bebe Belinda, pomiči granice, Bebe Belinda, Bebe Belinda.
I want you. I don't care about your wife.
Shit. Both of these fucking kids.
Smijem li da vas, mislim, hoćete da mi odgovorite šta vi mislite o kastraciji ovih kerova lutalica?
Moje mišljenje da se hitno svi zubi povade.
Kako mislite, što da im se zubi povade, kako je to?
A šta ima da mislite? Neće on mene čoveče da jebe, on će mene da ujede.
actually 1 HP. Bro, look at this game. It's falling apart. It's sad. Of course he hit me for fucking 1. Because you can't play the game, that's the thing.
Been a long time coming, but I think he has a real problem. And I'm not talking about an ordinary problem either. No, I'm talking about something much more than that. Something deeply rooted.
I've never seen the guy without his helmet on. I walked in on him when he was in the shower one time. Had his helmet on.
Okay, so one time I tried to sneak up on him to take off his helmet. But you know what he did? He knocked my teeth out.
What does Swagger's face look like? Dude, last time I pretended to leak Swagger's face as a joke, he fucking sent me some strange, like, substance in the mail, and I've been sick ever since. I'm not even fucking kidding.
This cunt's so fucked, man, I'm telling you. He's fucked, he's fucked, he's fucked, he's fucked, he's fucked.
You know, I've been thinking, if Swagger does do a face reveal, there is no way it's gonna be better than mine. Right?
Just received a formal invitation to the NSA's headquarters offering free rim jobs in exchange for any information I can give them in their mission to identify the illustrious Swagger souls. Won't be of much help in their investigation, but fuck it. How could I turn down putting my mouth on assholes for free?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's autistic. Yeah, definitely autistic.
I've seen his face. He trusts me to keep a secret. That's why he hired me.
I'm telling you right now, I don't fucking lie, man. I'm telling you, he's fucked. This guy's his head is fucked, cunt.
I have a picture of his face and I was going to release it, but I'm pretty sure he's fucking poisoned me and now I'm dying.
Everything is going to change up.
pretty awesome start. fucking shit. Because there's a fucking pussy that goes behind us.
To izvedemo. Ali nećemo da pravimo klasične palačinke, danas pravimo pohovane.
Hi, I'm Player Unknown, or Brendan Green. I'm creative director on PUBG, and I'm here today with Wire's PUBG tech support. Bry Rules 01. PUBG Help, why am I so bad at the game? I'm bad at the game, I don't know why, I'm just better players out there. But listen, keep playing and find bushes and love it, that's my advice. ID90, I'm guessing. Why are vehicles the weight of paper? Are they flip way too easily? No, if you travel at 120 kilometers over fields, vehicles do tend to flip. You know, I'm quite proud of our vehicle physics. I think they run quite well. Yes, collision physics aren't what they should be, but really, you know, the way that I see some of you drive vehicles, of course they're going to flip. Mr. NRT. Oh, it's an essay. So, when will the other maps get increased loot? You know, so this is the problem. So, like, if everyone lands in Pachinki or everyone lands in school, there's going to be someone that gets the weapons and someone who doesn't. You know, my recommendation, like, with the way I play myself, is get out of, you know, those really heavily populated areas and get out to more you know, sparsely populated areas and spend that first initial time looting. Dropping up a jinky and hot dropping is fun, but more than likely you're probably going to get mowed down by someone who finds a gun before you. So, you know, listen, we're always about balancing loot, and in the future we want to run some more balanced passes on the loot, so you never know what might change. But yeah, I'd spend that initial time not looking for action and looking for weapons. Neural or I breathe tea. It's a good thing to breathe. I've peaked in PUBG. When are we getting points for cool tricks events? Oh, listen, we want to flesh out that out game and give you more achievements and stuff like this, so you never know what might happen in the future. You might get those extra points. Zeverus asks, PUBG, so let's get to the point, yeah? Is PUBG going to PS4? Simple question for a simple answer. I wish it was simple. No, listen, right now we're focusing on PC and getting Xbox out to 1.0. That's really all I can say. Yo, what's good with this? Every game my character goes headless. Lol. Xbox game preview is going to be bugs, but we'll get them fixed before 1.0. Can we get hit indicators? Like, I just want a general sense of where the hole in the back of my head came from. Please, we all want this. No, you all don't want this. No, listen, hit indicators are fine, but we really spent a long time getting our sound system to a state that you can tell where you're being shot from if you know how to use the sound system. Hit indicators, I feel it just makes it a little bit arcadey, and we already offer you lots of tools as to know where you're getting shot from. Not party for me. I got a question. Are test server BP going to merge with the regular server? If not, what was the point of giving them out? For testing. The hint is in the name. Hey PUBG, instead of adding new stuff, can we take a minute to focus on fixing the old stuff and making it smooth? Yes, but why can't we do both? The engineers that fix the game and make it smooth are different to those that create new content. You know, we have to give our artists something to do, and new content is one of these things. It's Mutterbilk. Red Zone is still a thing. Why? Well, contrary to me thinking that you're all bad players, no, listen, the Red Zone will always be tuned. It serves a purpose in that it provides audio cover and a distraction sometimes, but you know, we're always looking at ways to improve it and make it kind of a part of gameplay rather than an annoyance to players. Now that we've got Dr. Disrespect and Shroud skins in PUBG, when can we expect some team skins? Soon, maybe. Listen, we always want to give support to professional players and teams in the game, so you never know what we might do in the future. I wonder how many bullets have been deflected by the frying pan. Now I want death by pan versus saved by pan ratio. We have that data, maybe, but there's so much data, it takes so much time to run through all of it. Maybe someday. Viva la Conrad.
So we're here today to get our Yu-Gi-Oh cards valued. I collected these a little bit after I collected my Pokemon cards, so I was slightly older, took a little bit better care of them. And yeah, I never really played the game. For me, it was more about just the collecting and the trading aspect.
Here are my cards in a nice little fancy tin. I used to play the game many years ago. I can't remember how long ago now. I must have been maybe like 12, 13 years old.
Hello Player Unknown, I bet you get this question a lot, but I thought I'd ask. Is there a plan to add offline bot mode? We get asked this question quite a lot. Listen, we'd love to add a sort of an offline shooting range type thing, but we have some technical issues preventing us from doing that at the moment. Let's see what we do in the future, but I can't say yes or no right now. Scoobies86, world loot does not spawn. Is this only for the event mode? This needs to be implemented in normal war games as well. Yes, listen, you know, war games and custom games in general are still being iterated on, and custom servers and event servers, they still need some work. So stuff like this, we'll get the bugs ironed out someday, don't worry. So why is Fog and Rain no more? So Fog and Rain, we want to bring them back, but we just need to make them a little bit better. There was some performance issues, there was some rendering issues that we need to fix. So, you know, we're not saying they're not coming back, but we want to make them a little bit better before we think about it. Justin aka Speed. Can we get an AK-47U and an AR-15 SBR added? Even the Beretta Storm or a Desert Eagle? That would be freaking awesome. Yes, it would. We're going to be adding new weapons, of course, coming this year. Not announcing anything yet, but you know, there should be some things that will make you happy. Why do slowly moving vehicles give so much?
I'll be in the playground, I'll see my friends, I wouldn't even say anything to them. I'll be like, just give them a nod, and they knew what time it was. You know what time it was? It was time to duel. I had to say it, man. I had to say it. I had to say it. I had to say it.
So I've got some pretty cool cards with me. I've got a few of the more powerful spell cards from back in the day. This one, Rare Geeky, is pretty cool. It just completely wiped out all of your opponent's creatures, which is great. Polymerization, you used to be able to kind of like fuse your monsters together and create these super crazy ones. Also, some of the trap cards are pretty cool. So I've got the Mirror Wall, the Mirror Force, and Dark Mirror Force. Remember Yugi busting these out in the day.
Some of my favorite cards would be, I would say it would be these two right here. So these two cards here, Black Luster Soldier and Chaos Emperor Dragon. These two cards are pretty much the Messi Ronaldo of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. If you had these two cards, you were running things with this. You'd be destroying every single deck you were playing against.
So I think I've got some pretty good cards. Some of them are in reasonable condition, not mint, but not too bad. After the surprise I got with the Pokemon card valuation, I'd probably expect in the region of 100, maybe a bit less.
If I were to evaluate all the cards I got with me now, I would say it was probably maybe somewhere in the hundreds. So maybe close to the thousands. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. I was like probably the hundreds.
It's time to duel!
Hi everyone, my name's Roy Raftery. I'm back again to Dream Crush the Boys. I'm from Sneak Attack Games, which is one of the biggest stores in London for trading card games. It's a very unique store. We literally do every card game. So my experience with Yu-Gi-Oh cards is pretty much similar to the boys themselves. We're all roughly the same age, so we all grew up watching the cartoon. The cartoon in turn taught us how to play. So the main things I'm probably going to see are like original printings of the Legends of Blue Eyes set, which was the first set, Metal Raiders, all the iconic cards like Pot of Greed, Mirror Force, Monster Reborn, Raigeki, and what I'm looking for are the slight misprints, because they rushed the printings at the start. They rushed it to get it out to cover all the bases, and it sold out very quick, so they're just constantly rushing them out. And there's a cool little tips and tricks that I'll talk about when I show the cards as well. So I've just had a look through Harry's stash of cards, and I've picked out a few that look interesting. So first off, one of his prize cards, Raigeki. Right, now this is not a first edition. The way you could tell with first edition cards, very similar to Pokemon, it's very easy. Just on the left-hand corner here, it should just say the word First Ed. So that's how you know you got a first edition one. This is one of the OG cards. Every single deck, every single competitive deck had to have Raigeki, so that it was desirable. Another cool thing about his Raigeki is it's from Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which was the very first set, and there was a printing error on the card. So on the top right-hand corner here, it says Magic card. Wizards, the people who own Magic, swiftly came to them and said, you can't print trading cards with the word Magic on. Please remove it, otherwise we'll sue. So they quickly changed it around. So if you have a near mint or mint condition Raigeki first edition from Blue Eyes White Dragon where it says Magic card, you're probably looking around $50 to $60. In this condition, it's probably $3 to $4, mainly because in terms of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, the judges are very strict about the condition of your cards, and if there's any little nicks on them, you just can't play with them. If they're curved in any way, shape or form, it's just a big no-no. You have to go and get updated versions or near mint versions. That's why damaged Yu-Gi-Oh cards sell for way less than say like a damaged Pokemon or damaged Magic card. Next up, we've got Mirror Force. So again, Mirror Force is one of the OG cards. You had to play with it in your deck. It was the best trap at the time. In this condition, again, poor Harry, none of his cards are the way we want them to be. This is probably passable at a tournament, and it's probably again around the same $3 to $5 mark as the Raigeki. In near mint, a Mirror Force or Metal Raiders is probably about $10, and a first edition Mirror Force is probably around the range of $40 to $50. So it's a good one to get if you've got it, because collectors like the original cards. So one of the first ever boss monsters, Yugi's famous Dark Magician. So here we've got two different printings, and one of them came from the very first structure deck. You had a Yugi one with Dark Magician and a Kaiba one with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. You also had, running alongside it, the first ever set, which was Saga of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And in it you had Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon. and they gave them different artworks. So a lot of people say, oh, I've got a Dark Magician, but it's a different picture than the one I know. Is it worth, 10 times as much? Not as so, because people like, believe it or not, people like the cartoon artwork, the one that Yugi was always slamming down, at any chance he got.
Dark magic attack!
So a first edition Dark Magician from Blue Eyes White Dragon is easily like $45, $50. In this condition, it's got a few creases on it, dings on the top, like the card's peeling away a little bit at the top. Again, this is heavily played. This is probably in the 6 to 8 region. This is the Dark Magician from the structure deck. These came in first editions as well, and they're quite hard to come by. One of these in near mint first edition is easy $85. Easy. It was very hard to come by. This one is probably in the $2 to $3 region. People like this artwork, as I said. It's what they identify with. It's basically a part of their childhood. So they like this one. Same with the Blue Eyes artwork. So here we have, again, two famous cartoon-based monsters. We have the Relinquished and Buster Blader. And the really, really cool thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is even now, they're updating these monsters. They're giving them like companions for the archetype. So there's a new Relinquished monster that came out about 6 months ago. There's a new Buster Blader, like Buster Blader's ally. And it keeps these cards relevant. Each of these cards is probably in the $5 to $10 range based on the condition. Double that if it's in good condition, just because people like them. Everyone remember Pegasus and his Thousand Eyes Restrict and his Relinquished in turn. Buster Blader just annihilated Kaiba, and people like it for those reasons. They like collecting these cartoon cards. Is the Chaos Emperor Dragon.
Tiny bit surprised by the valuation. I thought they might be worth a little bit more, but as with the previous valuation that we did, it was the condition that let me down. I prefer to think of them as well-loved.
I thought I would get a lot for my cards because I kept them in good condition. They were in the sleeves. I had some pretty rare and nice ones, including the Black Luster Soldier and Chaos Emperor Dragon, but I didn't expect them to be as high as he valued them.
Tiny bit surprised by the valuation. I thought.
If you write anything on your computer, you need to get Grammarly.
I write pretty much all day, every day, and
just adding to the value. David's total was just like when your life points went down, but his is going up. So here we have just original cards from the anime that people identify with, that saw a lot of play when the cards were originally made. Still see a little bit of play now, and people just want them for that like iconic collector's reason. You got Swords of Revealing Light, Heavy Storm, Magic Cylinder, and Call of the Haunted. All of these cards were just super cool. You had to have them in all of your decks because he had a big collection. Easily eclipses $400. He had a lot of iconic cards, a lot of first editions, a lot of just very powerful cards that were good in and of themselves, individually of the cartoon and of the trading card game, which accumulates to a good collection and a happy David.
So we just had our cards valued by Roy. Unfortunately, David has banished me to the Shadow Realm. He's absolutely destroyed me in terms of card value.
Hello, this is Ainsley.
Ainsley, where the hell have you been?
Oh shit. I'm in the Bahamas.
Ainsley, what are you doing in the Bahamas?
I take a vacation.
Ainsley, you just started working. Why are you taking a vacation?
I need a break.
Ainsley, you're
too stressful.
No, it's not stressful, Ainsley. That's what having a job is like. I mean, you're supposed to be working right now. You're supposed to be getting your business up and running. Ainsley, what have you been doing with all this money?
I'll tell you this. I've been very productive.
Okay.
I've been working on... Fuck. I have been making a lot of money. I've been putting a lot of women in jobs.
Okay.
They give me pina coladas when I say, and they give me pussy.
Ainsley, that's not what the money was for. The money was to get your taco business back up and running so you could provide for your family. Where are your children right now? What are you doing?
They got eaten by alligator, man. Don't bring it up.
Ainsley, we gave you so much money. to get your taco business back up and running. We got you so much money to get it back off the ground. I believed in you.
It wasn't my fault.
What do you mean it wasn't your fault? What do you?
There were heaps of women. They come up and they say, "You want me to give your pussy?" And I'm like, "Yes, but you have to give me money." And I gave them money.
Ainsley, we got you that money so you could get back on your feet and provide for your family.
I also got this cool Supreme T-shirt. It was only like $400. $400.
$400.
Looks very good on me. Yes.
Ainsley, how much money do you have left?
1,000 or
1,000.
something. I don't know.
And do you think that's enough to start your taco business?
Yeah. Yes.